Morning everybody, welcome back to Gary Climbs, and today I'm going to be doing the robot. Yeah, sounds pretty weird. Not the dance move, the climbing technique by Louis Parkinson over at Catalyst Climbing. So today I'm going to be doing that. The basic premise of it is you've got your hand and feet on all four holds. You can move your body about as much as you want, and then when you take a hand off to reach for the next hold, you're not allowed to move your body. So essentially what it's doing is it's forcing you into thinking about having your body positioning right before you take it off, and you've got to take it off slowly and kind of move it up towards it and then grab on. So if you don't have your body position right, you're going to end up barn dooring off or doing any of that. So that's the plan today. So we'll see you in there. Bye. Right, let's try the robot on this yellow. On the holds, looking for the next hold, and then get my body position right for it, and taking off, reaching up for the next one. And then I can move my body around as much as I want. Right. Oh, kinda messed that up there. Okay. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Because it does feel kind of quite funky. Try to remember to keep all my hands or my body from moving. It's just natural that you want to move across. Practice makes perfect and all that. So, hands on starting holds, feet on starting holds. So I can move my body about as much as I want, just like this. Then the minute that I take my hand off, I'm not allowed to move my body. Then once all four are back on again, I can move as much as I want. So that's the premise. So now, easier said than done, because it's kind of quite unnatural to kind of just try and move one. You kind of tend to want to move your body and your hands and feet at the same time. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. So let's get to it. So right. Messed that up there because I moved my body with. It is a bit tricky. I'll just top out anyway. Yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to that one, because it's quite unnatural not to move everything. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to that one. That's going to be a drill that you're going to need to practice and practice. And it's not like the hover hands where you kind of just get used to it pretty much right away. So I think what we'll also do is we'll do the next drill, which is going to be the silent feet drill. So the plan is to try and place my feet as accurately and as silently as possible. So that's going to be the next drill. So I'll give that a little try. and see how I go. Right, let's try the silent feet drill. Up. Messed that up. Didn't place it on the wall. Start again. I'm not a ninja. Let's just say that. Right. Stop it. Right. Just make me a little bit more conscious of foot position. Which is never a bad thing. I think I need to learn to read the wall more. Sometimes I'll just get on the wall and just start throwing my feet and my hands all over the place. And then sometimes I need to kind of move a couple of moves backwards. So I'm thinking doing this a couple of times will probably kind of help. Kind of maybe be a little bit more conscious of foot positioning. Silent foot drill number 2. And I haven't done this one before because this is newly set. So let's get a little read of it. What's it now? He's jumping. Then over to there. There. Okay, let's give it a try. Right, so that wasn't silent. Right. Okay, try that again. We might try this doing the robot. So, give my arms a little break. Stop for a wee break. Something to hydrate myself. It is Natural Energy Raspberry Yuzu. It's got electrolytes. Electrolytes! Drop in that if you know that movie reference. And let's see. What does it taste like? That's about right. So that yellow that I've just done, I'm going to try the robot on that. Let's say the robot's it's a tip from Louis over at Catalyst Climbing. I'm kind of a little bit tricky, to be fair, but it's only my first time doing it, so it's yeah, it's just a little bit funky. I'm kind of used to using my body and reaching at the same time, and that's kind of slowing all that down, or just completely stopping it. So I'm going to basically kind of try and give another little go with that. Hopefully it doesn't look too weird or too funky. I'll probably kind of forget halfway up while I'm doing it. But we'll give it a try. So you can do it, it's just a drill. And then I'll get some climbing done. Attempt 2 at the robot. Well, see, messed it up. Too busy moving my body and my arms at the same time. Try again. Okay. Yeah, it still feels a little bit funky. It's going to take practice, that one. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of practice, that one. But I think it's good, because it does make you more wary of your body position before you let off. That way you're not burned or off the holds and stuff like that. So it is a good drill, but it's just a little bit weird the first time you do it. So, right. So that was a good session today. Took a little bit of getting used to some of the drills. Like Louis Parkinson's robot drill, Louis from Catalyst Climbing. He's got a drill where it's called the robot. I was doing that today, but it was a little bit kind of funky. Trying to get used to it was taking a little bit of getting used to. I'm normally moving and reaching at the same time, and this kind of stops you from doing that. You essentially have to kind of, when you let off, you lock your body in one position, then you can only reach. So you have to be more conscious of your body position, which means that you kind of have to get it in a point where you know you can reach the next hold. So that'll kind of come with doing that drill more, but I think it's a really good drill. I do think that it's making you more aware of your body position, your foot position, reaching for the next hold, and it's probably helping your efficiency massively, because you're not really, you're kind of leaning like your knee up against the wall, or you're having your foot in certain holds, or maybe just smearing the wall, pushing against it. So I do think it's a great drill, But again, it's going to be a drill that you'll get better at with each time you do it. The silent foot drill was quite good as well. It took a little, like the robot, took a little bit of getting used to. But I think I was like kind of halfway up one of the climbs and I kind of forgot what I was doing. But again, I think that with the practice, that will kind of get better. The hoverhands kind of one was quite easy in comparison. So I think these ones are going to take a little bit more getting used to. But I do think they're good drills. So there's that. I tried on orange in the cave today. They've which has just newly been set. I think I tried that about 6 or 7 times. I got to the second last hold on it. My feet slipped off. So I think I'm probably not giving enough tension on my feet as well. Because quite a couple of times my feet slipped off today. So I think I need to kind of be doing something to kind of try and kind of avoid that. And then kind of when my feet came off, I just didn't have the kind of ability to get them back on again and get up to the last hold. So I'll call that a project for the next time I'm in. Maybe after I've had a couple of sleeps it'll click. So I'm hoping that that's the next one. I'll need to check what the grade on it was on the Grip Tonight app. I'll try and put it here if I can remember. But yeah, really enjoyed that today. So that was a good session. My arms are done, so I'll probably maybe come in another couple of days and try and do some more. But that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.